Think about the most successful person you know, the one who built something great, who made it, who went far. Now ask yourself this: did they do it alone? The answer, if you look closely, is always no. And thousands of years ago, the ancestors of Africa already knew this truth. They captured it in 8 simple words that have outlasted every empire, every generation, every trend. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. This is African wisdom, ancient, proven, and more powerful today than ever before. Welcome to Great African Wisdom, where we bring you the timeless teachings of our ancestors and show you how they apply to your life right now. If this is your first time here, subscribe and turn on notifications. New wisdom drops every week. Let us first understand what this proverb is truly saying, because on the surface it sounds simple, but the deeper you go, the more powerful it becomes. The first half, like "if you want to go fast, go alone," is not a praise for the lone wolf. It is an observation. Yes, alone you move quickly. No compromise, no waiting, no explanation. You sprint. But fast is not the same as far. The second half is where the ancestors hid the real gold. If you want to go far, far here does not just mean distance. It means legacy, impact, something that outlasts you, something that matters. And for that, you need others. Far means your children remember your name with pride. Far means your community was better because you existed. Far means your work echoed through generations. No one, not one person in history, built that kind of far alone. This proverb is widely attributed to West African tradition, woven through the fabric of cultures from Ghana to Nigeria to Senegal. It lives in the same spirit as the Bantu philosophy of Ubuntu. I am because we are. These were not just inspiring words for wall art. They were operating principles for how entire communities survived droughts, built kingdoms, raised children, and kept their people alive for centuries. The elders were not being poetic. They were being practical. They knew something that modern success culture has forgotten, that human beings are not built for isolation. We are built for each other. Consider the story of the women's savings circles found across West and East Africa, known as Susu in Ghana, Isusu in Nigeria, and Chama in Kenya. Women with very little, individually, would pool their resources every week. Each member contributed. Each member, in turn, received the full pot. One woman used it to pay school fees. Another launched a small business. Another built a room in her house. None of them had enough alone. Together, they changed each other's lives, generation after generation. This is what going far looks like. Not one person sprinting ahead, but a group moving together, lifting as they climb. One woman's child is now a doctor. Another's business feeds 30 families. None of it would have happened alone. The proverb was proven true. Not in theory, but in life. Now let us talk about what the lone wolf mentality actually costs, because it has a price most people do not calculate until it is too late. When you go alone, you carry every weight, every decision, every mistake, every fear, alone. There is no one to catch you when you fall. No one sees what you cannot see. No one to push you when you have nothing left. We live in a world that glorifies the self-made person. But look closely and you will find, behind every so-called self-made success, a mother who sacrificed, a mentor who believed, a friend who opened a door, a community that held them up. There is no such thing as self-made. There is only made together. So how do we apply this ancient wisdom in our modern lives? Here are 3 ways, straight from the proverb itself. First, audit your circle. Ask honestly, who around you makes you go further? Not just faster, not just comfortable, But further, these are your people. Protect that relationship, invest in it, show up for them before they need you to. Second, be someone worth going with. The proverb is not just about finding the right people, it is about becoming the right person. Are you someone who gives as much as you take? Who lifts others? Who tells the truth even when it is hard? Community is built on trust, and trust is built on character. Third, build something that requires others. If your dream can be achieved entirely alone, it may be too small. Our ancestors built kingdoms, not just houses. Think bigger. Think in terms of what you can only do together, because that is the work that lasts. Imagine what Africa looked like when communities moved together. Cities built by shared hands, farms that fed thousands, music that healed, children raised by an entire village. That is not the past. That is the blueprint. Our ancestors did not survive thousands of years by being fast. They survived, and they thrived by going together. So, the next time you feel the urge to go it alone, to sprint ahead, to carry the weight yourself, to shut the door on collaboration, remember this proverb: if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. African wisdom, timeless, yours to keep, yours to live. Before you go, tell me in the comments, who is your together person? The one who helps you go far? Tag them. Let them know. If this wisdom moved you, share this video with someone who needs it today. Subscribe to Great African Wisdom, and I will see you in the next one.